Yo, what's going on, guys? This is IceMac here, and I'm here to show you how to build a working auto villager breeder in Java 1.17. As you can see, I'm in a survival world. I've built this for you, and I mean, it works. I don't know if you can see, but they're all kind of stuck in a tiny box at the moment. Yeah, look at that nice cinematic angle. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys how to build this. All right. So what I've gone ahead and done is built this in Creative to kind of show you what it does. I'm going to give you a little explanation of how it works, and then I'm going to show you how to build it. So, as you can see, all the villagers collect down here. We have a breeding spot right here and a farm up top. But how does it work? Well, basically, this farmer can't reach this composter. What that means is that when he picks up all these items and his inventory is full, he cannot interact with that. Therefore, after he is filled on his inventory, his carrots are all filled up, you know, he can't carry anymore. These blocks here are not full blocks. So that means items can be picked up underneath by hoppers. So these hoppers run into a circuit, very small, 3 pieces of redstone, a repeater and a comparator, and a dispenser. And what happens is anytime you drop in an item, in this case it will be carrots, it'll automatically shoot it out and the villagers will pick it up. Once these guys each have 12 pieces of food in their inventory, they become willing to breed, and then you have a chance of filling it up. Now obviously I've just filled this up with eggs, and you know it killed off all the adults because of entity cramming and just all sorts of stuff, so I won't show you too much of that at the moment. Oh, there we go. Yeah, oh, you can see what I mean now. Look at them go. Oh my god, what the? Now since that's taken care of, I can show you what this part is. All I've done is I put a powered rail on top of a dispenser. Make sure the dispenser is facing upwards, or else it's not going to work. And then you're going to go ahead and fill this dispenser with mine carts. You go ahead and put the lever there, and then boom. It'll send out a minecart, pick up a villager, and then you can have this cart rail, or this rail, cart rail, whatever the hell you want to call it. You can just have it sending out to wherever you want to take them. Now it's super simple, so let me go ahead and show you how it's built. Now here are the materials you're going to need. You're going to need at least 24 hoppers, but that can be expanded. You're going to need at least 24 pieces of dirt as well, that can be expanded. At least 24 carrots, again, can be expanded. This is just the farm up top. Then you're going to need 8 trapdoors, 12 spruce slabs, 8 of any building block as long as it's not glass, because you're going to be putting the redstone on it, 4 beds, 4 carpet, at least 3 stacks of glass, some torches to bring along with you. Any type of lighting works, but torches, obviously, if you're building a villager breed, it's probably early game, so torches are going to be the best. 1 dispenser, 3 redstone dust, 1 repeater, and 1 comparator. Let's get started. Now, just because it's easier this way, we're going to start from the bottom and then build our way up. So starting from the bottom, you're going to build a shape like this, just so the villagers can go inside of it. This is going to be the spot where they drop down into and where you collect them. Now, if you want to go ahead and build this now, you can, but this is just how you're going to get the villagers out. You don't need this at the moment, at least, but it's not bad to have, because you're going to need it angled right there to pick them up. You can add the rails in later. Now, with your slabs, you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then you're going to need to get a fence as well. I believe I forgot that in my material list. Whoops. And then you're going to go ahead and do this and put 1 fence there. It's the only fence you need for the whole build. Now, from here, you go ahead and you expand it out like so. On the top block of the fence, this is where you're going to place your beds. Now, take a bed. You're going to want to have 4 up here. You need at least 3 for the villagers to start breeding. So, since you have that shape now, it's very simple, very easy little start. What you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to place white carpet. Now, white carpets go in the corners, while the trap doors go in the center, just like so. Now, you're going to go ahead and take your glass from this point, and you can start building it out. Now, since we have this layer built up, if you go inside of it, you will realize it's 2 blocks tall. Just enough to stand in, which is perfect. Now, you're going to get your villagers in. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and use spawn eggs, but you're going to want to have 2 villagers in this spot. 1, 2. As you can see, they just went right in the bed because it's nighttime. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do from here, for the sake of evenness, is put a roof on. From here, this is where you start the farm. Now there's 9 blocks. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now you're just going to fill in these spots here, and you're good. Okay, now what we're going to do, since we have this platform here, we're going to actually replace these blocks here with our hoppers. So, go ahead and grab out our hopper, and then I'm going to delete this just to make it a little easier for me. You don't have to though. Now, to start, you're going to put your dispenser down here. You're going to have a hopper going up on top of it here. Oh, if I can remember how to do it here. And now from this point, all you're going to do is fill the entire bottom with hoppers, feeding into this one on top of the dispenser. Now, this block you're going to leave empty, and you're going to have these pointing in that way. You want to make sure all these hoppers are facing into another one, and then again, leave that open. Now, you're going to go ahead and take any building block. It doesn't have to be glass, but I like to use glass. Put that there. Then you're going to go ahead and delete this, bring that up again, and you can start building your walls around. Now, as you can see, all completely built in, very good. Put a block there underneath, and then you're going to go ahead and take some water and fill it in. Boom. Perfect. Just like that. Now, you're going to put a block here, here, and here. Delete this block and get a composter. There's that. And you're going to make sure that that block is covered by a piece of glass or just any solid building block. It doesn't really matter. Now, what you're going to go ahead and do, build in your walls. And then here is 2 layers. Now, from here, you're going to take your other trapdoors and place them just like so. The villager is not able to walk under the trapdoors, but he still can be assigned the job by the composter. So, now you're going to go ahead and move your villager up here. What I recommend is adding in your light sources as well right now. You're going to go ahead and till this dirt now, and then this block of water can get this dirt all the way over here, 4 blocks away, still wet. So you're going to want to make sure that it's no longer than 4 unless you want to go ahead and add in more water sources. Now from here, you're going to go ahead and plant some carrots. And then once it's daytime, this villager will go ahead and pick up the farmer job. And when he does, he'll be able to start filling his inventory. Now, since we're in creative, we're going to go ahead and just set the time now, today. We'll actually set it to noon. As you can see, takes his job, and here we go. What you can go ahead and do now is place in your glass blocks on top, or whatever solid blocks you want to, slabs, anything. But I just like to cover it up so nothing can get inside and potentially harm this villager. It probably won't. Nothing is likely to get up this high, but it can. Now let's start with the redstone circuit. You're going to go ahead and get your redstone dust ready, your comparator ready, and your repeater ready. It's very simple, very easy. You're going to start first with a solid block here. You can also delete this block here. You're going to put a solid block there as well, and you're going to get a comparator facing out of the dispenser, just the way I have it with the 2 prongs towards the dispenser and the one facing away. Now from here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to place this piece of stone just like so. You're going to place a piece of redstone on top of it. Now from there, you're going to go ahead and come down here with your solid block, right there, put another piece of redstone dust on it. This is why you need a solid block, because that will cut that signal in half, but it will still be powered. If you're using glass, this will happen, and it will stay connected. You do not want that. So solid block here to keep them separate. Now from there, you're going to also place a block here. This is what it should look like from this side. This is what it should look like from this side. Now, you're going to put 2 solid blocks here. You're going to put a repeater here next to that redstone, and then a redstone dust here. Now it'll start firing its carrots into there, and then it should be good. Now, this farmer did not pick up the carrots I dropped him for some reason. So what I'm thinking I have to do is drop them on the side. Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever. But he will eventually fill up his inventory, and these carrots will start flowing out and going into here, where the villagers, as you can see, they're already trying to breed. And in just a second here, we should get a baby falling out of the bottom. There he is. Now, as you can see, it works. It'll continue feeding them automatically, and this one farmer is all it's going to take to keep this thing going. Now, I recommend building a building around this to keep them safe, so no zombies get in and potentially zombify the villagers that are in the breeding chamber, the one down here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Now, if you want to see how to build the minecart rail, it's very simple. All you do is 1 block here. You're going to go ahead and get some stone. You're going to take your powered rails and your normal rails. You're going to need a lever as well. And you're going to go ahead and start with a powered rail here. You can do as many powered rails actually as you really want. And then that's the direction that's going to send them off in. You can continue that as long as you want. You can have it come back down to ground level and continue out, whatever you want to do. But now all it's going to take is the lever here and some mine carts inside of it. We'll just do 1 for the example, and boom. Now obviously there's only 1 villager in here right now, and there has to be a lot, but it will pick up the villager, as you can see in this example over here where we have lots of adults. We'll pretty much always pick up a villager. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole tutorial, guys. As you can see now, I've shown you how to build it. You've seen it work. These guys are still getting carrots right now. They're picking it up into their inventories, and this guy is standing up here clueless because these carrots have not grown yet. But he will. As you can see, this guy is also standing clueless. I don't really know why, but you know, this is filled. I'm not too concerned about it. Yours will be filled too. You won't be concerned about it because you're going to have villagers for every need that you could possibly have. But with that being everything, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.